Bonjour, bienvenue au verbe être et les pronoms personnels. So this is the verb être and the subject pronoun. So we're going to look at those today. Ok, alors pour commencer, nous avons le sujet et le verbe. So that would be the subject and the verb. Par exemple, en anglais, vous avez he is tall. Ok, donc en bleu, vous avez le sujet. Et en rouge, vous avez le verbe. Okay, so the subject pronoun that we're going to see next are going to replace, of course, the subject. Okay, and the subject is what's doing the action. Par exemple, si vous avez en français, same sentence, il est grand. Okay, donc il is your subject pronoun, est is your verb, and then we have an adjective. Ensuite, vous avez les étudiants sont intelligents. Donc ici, les étudiants, c'est le sujet, sont est le verbe. Okay? We could also say ils sont intelligents. So we can replace the subject with the subject pronoun il for they. Okay? Donc, let's see what our subject pronouns are in French. Premièrement, and it's a good idea for you to repeat them so you know how to pronounce them. Okay? Donc, le premier, nous avons répété je, that's for I. Tu, that's for you. It's you informal, but it's also you singular. So we're only talking to one person. Ensuite, on a il, elle, on, for he, she, and on is something you don't have in English. So it means we, but it's casual style. Okay? Or it could mean one as well. Okay? So notice that I put here in parentheses it, but technically in French we don't have it because everything is masculine or feminine. So everything is a he or she. Ok, donc ensuite vous avez répété nous. That's also we, not casual style. So that's probably what you would use if you're writing something. Ensuite vous avez répété vous. Vous is you formal. So if you're talking, for example, to a person of authority, or you all. So you're talking to a group. Ensuite, répétez, vous avez il et elle. Okay, for they masculine and they feminine. Notice that the S is silent at the end. So il and elle. Okay. Ici, j'ai trois exemples. Vous pouvez répéter. Je suis canadienne. Nous sommes étudiants. Et elles sont américaines. Okay, so you have the je, nous, and the elle. Okay, and in these three sentences, we have also the verb être, which is something we're going to see in the next couple slides. Okay, maintenant c'est à vous. Okay, so take a few minutes. You can hit pause and try to see which pronoun you would use for these different subjects. Okay, donc numéro, and I will give you the answer in the next slide. Donc, numéro 1, Monsieur Lazare. Numéro 2, les professeurs. 3, Pierre et moi. 4, Isabelle. 5, l'objet. 6, if you're talking about yourself, what would you use? 7, talking to a friend. And 8, talking to a person of authority. Okay, so again, you can click pause and I will give you the answers next. Ok, les réponses. Pour Monsieur Lazare, numéro 1, nous utiliserions il, ok, for he. Numéro 2, les professeurs, il, with the S. 3, Pierre et moi. Vous avez deux choix, two choices. Nous or on, ok. For Isabelle, nous avons elle, so she. L'objet c'est masculin, n'est-ce pas? Donc, il. If you're talking about yourself, that would be je, okay? Talking to a friend, tu, so we want informal. And talking to a person of authority, you would use vous, you want to be formal, okay? Ensuite, voyons voir. Maintenant, ici, vous avez le verbe être. Être, ça veut dire to be, okay? This is an irregular verb in French, so that means you have to memorize it. Ok, donc répétez. Je suis, tu es, il est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont. OK? Et si vous avez encore 3 exemples, je suis français, Sylvie est timide et nous sommes sociables. Okay, so that is your verb être. We're going to be practicing in class with this verb. So make sure you memorize it well. OK, c'est tout. Merci. Au revoir.